Hello everyone, my name is Sun Ting Zhu. That's my presentation. I will present the development of a virtual wetland ecological system using VR360 for application in environmental education. That's my presentation outline. First, introduction. Next, couple VR system. Next, experimental design and results, divided into 4 parts. Finally, let's conclusions. Now, the first chapter is introduction. I will introduce the VR technology and our VR system. The VR technology has become an immersive multimedia. It can recreate human sensory experience like visual, auditory sensibility, and it creates the computer-generated environment in a virtual world. Next, please look at the right pictures. It's our simple VR device, and a student was using the VR device. The device consists of couple glasses and a smartphone. It's an effective and immersive tool for learning. It can help students understand the complicated knowledge and increase interest and concentration. The system name is Couple VR Game-Based Virtual Wetland Ecology System. It could help students to establish their spatial conception for real wetland environment. In addition, the digital game-based learning conception was introduced to integrate wetland ecology learning contents. Next chapter, I will introduce the system content and the design of Couple VR game-based virtual wetland ecology system. First, I introduce the learning contents about wetland ecologies and the creatures from these 3 wetlands: Jinchenghu Watchbird Area, Shanshan Shore Wetland, and Xingfeng Mangrove Forest Area. Well, they are all located in Taiwan Hsinchu. Next, this system was developed by Unity's 3D software. Please look at the right pictures. We designed the wetland creatures observing interface and the smartphone VR watching pattern. Well, we also designed the wetland ecology exploratory missions and challenging level stages by introducing the digital game-based learning conceptions in order to initiate students' interest and motivation about knowledge of wetland environment. Next chapter, I will introduce this research design and experimental results. First, we adopted the 42 students from first grade of the junior high school as the research participants. Half students were in an experimental group using the system with the exploring mission worksheet, and the other half students were in a control group receiving regular teaching materials. Next, experimental process. We will present the students in experimental group. They will guide the questions to use this system, explore and learn the wetland ecology by themselves, and complete the wetland ecology game-based exploratory mission worksheet. On the other hand, the students in control group had received regular teaching materials with appropriate learning content. Please look at the right picture. Finally, the teaching activity time of the both groups were total 155 minutes. Next, I'll introduce these 3 measurement tools quickly. First, questionnaire of satisfaction towards this system. Second, learning achievement test of the Wetland Ecology. The final questionnaire of Wetland Ecology learning motivation. So we investigate students' learning achievements and motivation and satisfaction toward this system. Next, there are three analyses of the experimental results. First, the students' satisfaction toward this system. Please look at the table. The mean value of the overall and the three dimensions were over 4 points. Therefore, the learners showed high degree of satisfaction by using this system. Next, we adopted a one-way encoder to analyze the students' learning achievements. Please look at the table 1. The adjusted mean value of learning achievements were 88.04 for the experimental group and 73.85 for the control group. Therefore, it indicates the students' learning achievements in experimental group was significantly higher than control group. The final analysis, we adopted the independent sample t-test to analyze the students' learning motivation. Please look at the table 2. The probability got 2 stars, so it indicates the students' learning motivation in experimental group was significantly higher than control group. Finally, according to 3 analyses of experimental results, we made the conclusions. From the analysis of the experimental results, they were found. First, using this system, the students' learning achievements and motivation were significantly higher than the control group. And secondly, the experimental group students show a high degree of satisfaction to this system. Finally, the students thought this system was a good and effective tool to learn the knowledge of wetland ecology in environmental education. Thanks everyone for listening. My presentation comes to an end. Thank you.